Well, Tom Brokaw is moving on here at NBC. He'll be gone from today, but not forgotten. Who could forget that face? Do you know this face?
Good evening. I'm Tom Brokaw.
What about this one? Tom Brokaw wasn't born yesterday, you know. Though we'd like to think life began on today, August 30th, 1976.
It's no real surprise that I will be here each morning at this time with my friends and my associates on this program, and I'm looking forward to it.
All over the country, around the world. It's been a 5-year parade.
We're on the River Thames with the Today program as we continue our coverage of Queen Elizabeth's Silver Jubilee. We are showing you the Pyramid of the Moon from the ancient city of Teotihuacan, which is just north of Mexico City. A sliver of dawn now beginning to break in the east across this valley of Mexico. Good morning, all. I'm Tom Brokaw. This is the Today program. Standing live here aside the Panama Canal. For the next 100 gaming tables here in the Resorts International Gaming Room. There are 1,200 slot machines and 30,000 square feet, all of which you can lose your money at. So I'm glad to be here where no one can get to me. The fact is, the matter is. And these are B-52 bombers of the United States Air Force Strategic Air Command. They're ready to fly, loaded with nuclear weapons. This is the first live television broadcast from the SAC Command headquarters, where 24 hours ago, Pope John Paul II was the target of an assassination attempt. It is sunny and bright and hot and noisy here on the banks of the Nile at midday. No power. It's a glided landing, but it's falling like a rock. They are calling this, incidentally, the wedding of the century. I've been trying to avoid that term because who knows, even in your own neighborhood, there may be one to top it. We are coming to you live from the Redutensaal in Vienna, Austria, where we're about to have the signing of SALT II. You've said that you would scrap the SALT II treaty.
But as Tom might say, nothing like politics to get your heart started in the morning.
We cannot sit back and retire and be inactive. I will have to continue doing what I was doing before I became a candidate.
You mean if you don't go ahead and it's not only that you want to be president, you need the job? Is that what you're saying? Will there be any new specific proposals from the Ford administration unveiled tomorrow night?
I think there will be some surprises, but I hesitate to preempt it, Tom. On this morning, we want a little interest coming tomorrow in Ann Arbor.
Well, you don't want to hesitate too much. I mean, we'd be glad to have you share it here on the Today Show. Question, can Ted Kennedy survive as a candidate? Question, on the Republican side, will George Bush be slowed down? Overlooking the historic Faneuil Hall in the Quincy Market District here in Boston. We've got quite a political story to tell you this morning. It seems to me, gentlemen, that we're back to square one of them. Good morning from Florida. Here at spring training camp, they dream of pennants. And on the campaign trail, they dream of the presidency. From the opening day of the Republican National Convention here in Detroit, hi up there, everyone. I'm told that NBC News is now ready to project that Ronald Reagan will take the state of Maine. You can add Maine to Ronald Reagan's considerable electoral victory. So we color Maine, as we have most of the states in the country, the color blue. Well, maybe the guy went to sleep on the switch, for all I know. He was there all night long. If we had a blue light bulb, we'd put it up for the state of Maine.
Tom Brokaw covered the world and those who shaped world events. But wait a minute. It wasn't all glamour and travel. There were the ordinary people, everyday superstars, the merely gorgeous.
Jacqueline Bissett just asked me where she should look, and I said at me. I don't know whether those are proper instructions or not, but I like to have all of America having you look at me. I mean, that's the moment that I want to share here.
Pleasure.
Is that what you wear to the supermarket on Saturday mornings in California?
Usually, right.
Yeah.
Well, when I need dog
That's dressing
food and
down.
stuff like, yeah.
Dressing down,
Yes.
yeah. Despite her oriental garb, she is not an inscrutable woman. Let me also hasten to put that out this morning as well.
Are you saying I'm not mysterious?
To give you one more look at Diana Ross. If that doesn't get your heart started, I don't know what will.
Good morning.
Well, folks, if that doesn't get your heart started on this morning, I don't know what will.
Of hardship in these last 5 years.
Perfect. Jane, I know I'd love to share this with you, but pizza just doesn't travel well, electronically or otherwise, and so I'm sorry. Welcome to Gillies, the largest country club in all of Texas.
And hazardous assignments.
What do you think?
Terrific. I think you look great.
Scatter when I came into town?
They'd love you.
Tough?
Yes.
Tough?
I'm gonna hit you 10 times before you count 2.
All right.
I'm fast. Watch
Okay.
it. When I say go, you say 1, 2.
Okay.
Go.
1, 2.
You want to see it again?
Yeah.
All I need is a steel guitar,
two backup singers.
Oh, my God. Now, relax. Relax. Relax.
Yes, relaxed. Tom took it all in stride. And that's how today we'll remember him. Always in control.
You're looking at the Capitol building of the state of Ohio, looking in Boise, Ohio, Idaho. What am I talking about, Ohio?
I-D-A-H-O, Boise, Ohio, folks. We all know where Boise, Ohio is.
Now, wait a minute. I want to tell you about a great little restaurant in Boise, Ohio. I do know that. You get a slab of pie this thick and a piece of roast beef like that.
99
Everybody out there knows about it.
Fresky.
Sorry, folks, in Boise, Idaho. Wonderful state. Been there. Love it.
That's it.
Well, the world is still standing, and so am I. We'll be back right after this word.
Your savings and loan has a very good reason. Forever. Scoundrel. Scoundrel by Revlon.
This is hardly the kind of occasion that ends up in bold print in history books, but since you have indulged me in the past,
Rona couldn't be here, so.
Look, Tab Hunter, ladies and gentlemen, making his first appearance on the day program, and he'll be auditioning for one of the NBC soap operas just down the hall here today. A good friend going downhill or up mountains. At any rate, I thought my friends here would give me a moment to reflect on what has been a grand experience. This is one of the most privileged seats in broadcasting, whoever occupies it. The occupant is guaranteed a close-up look at the passage of life, large and small, good times and bad. What makes it especially appealing, I think, is its active nature. In 5.5 years, I've been able to examine, question, ponder the issues and personalities of our time. It's a privilege, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful, too, for the continuing interest and support of all of you. More than any other news program of which I'm aware, there's a personal bond between here and out there, and I have learned from all of you as well. I'll miss being here for a lot of reasons. The people with me in front of the camera and those behind the camera are first among them. Jean and Jane and Willard truly are my friends as well as my colleagues, and for those of you who don't see the people behind the cameras, I am simply in awe of them. Think about what they accomplish every week. Live television 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year, and always on time, or almost always. As for me, after a couple of months of other reporting assignments, I'm off to Nightly News with Roger Mudd and John Chancellor doing commentary. In the meantime, the next time someone comes up to me and says, "What time do you have to get up in the morning anyway?" I can answer with a smile and say, just in time to hear my good friend Bryant Gumbel say, "Good morning, this is Today on NBC." Thanks to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful year. I've had a terrific time here.
I'd like to say that as bad as I do feel, I'm glad at least to know that Rune Arledge feels worse.
Good luck. For a change, our slogan does matter. Our pride is showing. And you are it.
Thank you, and thanks to my special friend who just made a short...
Friday, it's Alex and the Doberman Gang. And